Prepare to be put down for good. Get him, the sheep killer. Take this! It's over. Curse you! You darn creeper! You know, you look a lot like the Sheep King. Funny you should say that. And now, our showdown is at hand. My efforts to fight water sheep have failed, so I shall take my rage out on all of you! Doofenshmirtz, is the machine ready to use again? Yes, the max power Nathal is ready to use as a weapon against your enemies. What did he mean by, it's funny that we say that? This isn't good. What kind of name is Doofenshmirtz? Who cares? We just need to defeat Tay before the massacre begins. I feel that I should tell you about my origins and the purpose of Project Destruction, like I did with the Sheep King. Speaking of, where is the Sheep King? Probably back at home, after I told him the tale that I'm about to tell you. I defeated him in one hit. What? One hit? Are you serious? Yes, now listen up. I'll only say this once. And once I'm done, you and your hometown are finished. Tay was much stronger than I expected. And it also turned out that he is my father. I never thought that things would turn out like this. His strength is unbelievable. Hey, is that... Hey, the Sheep King. So I heard you tried to fight Tay. How did it go? Pretty bad. Ah, I see. I just came here to tell you something. With Rift gone, and the Sheep Killer forgiving me, I've decided to leave the plaza for now. To follow my own path. Whether I continue my evil ways or turn over a new leaf, we shall see. Very well. Be on your way, then. Wait, is that... His energy feels similar to Rift's. That must be... Zin. You mean that demon? The Sheep Killer fought him, but I guess he respawned and escaped. How about we get him? I could have sworn the Sheep Killer said he arrested him, but... Whatever. Sounds fun, I guess. I'm a little angry after what Rift did to me, so I could take my anger out on this guy. I am also in a bad mood because of Tay. I could use a little beating someone up too. Let's get him! Council, I ask that you aid us. Tay seems to be unstoppable now. We need a way to defeat him. Yes, and there's also Water Sheep. He made quick work of me. If he's still out there, what? He's gone already. And he didn't even fight Tay. But what about Tay? You will do something? But not much? Well, something's better than nothing. Thank you. We'll both return to our realms now. And now, he is in jail. You will be in there for a while, demon. That's exactly the therapy I needed after all I've been through today. Huh? Is that true, Pred? What are you doing here, Pred? And why do you look different? That's the work of Farquaad's magic. Due to a poor decision that Pred made when he was angry, he turned into a lifeless servant. But you were only under his control for about a month, so you can't have done much. You were probably just another soldier until Project Destruction begun. Despite that, did you come here to turn yourself in? Well, don't. The Sheep Killer has forgiven both me and the Sheep King. And both of us have done many terrible things to terrorize this town, including killing you. But you didn't cause trouble to this town. Yeah, you could have. But even if you did, it wouldn't have been your fault. You were full of rage and someone took advantage of it. I know how that feels, even if I was never lifeless. Anyways, I'm sure the Sheep Killer will forgive you. So don't do something that you don't have to. Just go. I never thought I would hear that from Black. But he is right. Let us all go back home. Black, Santa has been keeping your house tidy for you. So if you want to stay in the plaza, you can. And Pred, Tinza will probably let you stay in his house while yours gets remodeled. If not, I'm sure there'll be a free room, and Doofenshmirtz will incorporate it after the Sheepkiller and the others are done. Do you really trust that they can defeat Tay? Yeah, I do. So let us all return home now. And that is all that you need to know. So you're the Sheep King's father? I can't believe it. Well, now the fight can begin. Yes, now Doofenshmirtz. The machine? Yes, Hey! What are you doing, Barry the Sheep Killer? I'm gonna stop you. Hey, what's this button? Self-destruct? No, don't press that! Are you serious? You put a self-destruct button on our machine? Are you serious? I'm sorry, Otei, No. Off with you. What did you do to him? I sent him to that little prison of yours. Wait, can't you only do that to someone when they're willing? No, I can teleport anyone who's weak-minded. Truth is, almost everything that's happened thus far has gone exactly as how I planned it. The only things that haven't are the sheep gang getting arrested, water sheep being summoned early, and of course this. Are you saying even Rip betraying you was part of the plan? Yes, of course. I knew that from the start that a being like him wouldn't obey me. My backup plan in case Herobrine failed me was to have him stall you for longer, which ended up happening, but things up to this point have gone well. But now the others are all useless to me. I could defeat you all myself, but I would rather not. You all have incredible potential, especially you, the Sheepkiller. You are strong. Indeed, one might even say, exceptional. Enough of the flattery. What do you want from us? I grew weary of our standoff. The time has come to end it, I think. Before we do, though, permit me to ask, what would you all say to becoming, well, in a word, my underlings? Black, Rift, Farquaad, Truepred, Herobrine, the Sheep Gang, and especially that loathsome doctor turned out to not be helpful in the slightest. But you all, like I said, you're exceptional. My former allies, as well as Rift and Zin, are some of the strongest beings I've seen, but you made short work of them all. I'd really hate to waste such talented combatants. Not to mention I'm in need of suitable replacements for my former allies. Are we being offered jobs? Wow. Says a lot about you that you'd think we'd go for that. Yeah, you tell him. A predictable response. You're all such a prideful bunch. Which is to say, foolish. Sadly, only one outcome remains for you then. Your defeat. Oh yeah? Well, let's just say I disagree. What was that you were saying earlier? That you were in disbelief? Well, I'll turn that disbelief into shock soon enough. But on the subject of power, you'd like me to believe that this is your all. But you and I both know that we haven't seen the limits of your strength just yet. Good call. Really? We still haven't seen the true extent of his Ultra Instinct yet? All those battles against Herobrine, Sheep Black, and Rift must have really toughened him up. Bearing that fact in mind, I still have quite a bit of leeway. Yes, my friend, quite. 50% of my power, but a paltry half. A half should suffice to utterly annihilate you lot, this town, and even beyond that. Oh really? 50%, huh? Sounds like a bluff to me. I agree. Yeah, he claims to have defeated Curtis in one shot, but there's no way that one mortal can do that much damage with only half of their power, right? It's been fun. You've given me a very bracing experience. Part of me might even shed a tear. Could he really not be bluffing? Who knows? We're still gonna beat this guy though, aren't we? There's no way to tell at the moment. The only thing I can't say for sure right now is that his power is beyond our comprehension. That's no lie. He's powering up! What intense energy! Even now he puts Rift to shame! Well, this is half of my power. I didn't even need this to handle my son, so imagine what I could do to you and your friends, the Sheepkiller. If you want any chance of saving them, you should give me 100% of your power. Let's just get things started already. Here we go.